Hello, welcome back to LA Noire. We're in the final homicide case, which should pop up in a second. Could take quite a bit to get done, so I might actually ask Rusty to do a bit of the driving, because it is quite intense.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Language.
But the killer knew about this message.
Is there anything else? Nope.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
And one at the top.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell's.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it.
While yet
I
the
knew
news
this run was
appealed
too good to be
long,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are
to...
you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what?
Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Trust me, you get to hear that quite a lot. Even when you move through the other desks, they still keep on saying that in the stations, so... Come on. Come on.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Rather you than me, Phelps. You know the local hobos use that as a drink.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
Snow or silver, a long diamond spires hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short's Social Security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out?
That city map. See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Map. Go to Hall of Records. That's exactly where we need to go. See?
See the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3.
Shoots me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. Ken's a pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
That's the thing.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Right. Electrical. Access ladder. Here we go. Whoa. Okay.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me.
Crap.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Wait! Come on! It's gonna go any second. Look at that guy!
Wow. Okay.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
From older dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
So, from the memories of the unsealed springs where science produces. I know where we're going. Maybe we want to. Scientific light of learning, that's exactly where we need to go. Come on.
He keeps mementos from all the pictures.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. I got you now, genius. I'm coming for you.
Through this intersection.
Straight through the next intersection.
Up ahead, you make a right. Don't turn here. You need to turn left at the next junction.
And now we've got to climb all the way around the outside of this place, so yeah.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
You'd slow me down anyway, old-timer.
So, up here. So. There. With balancing, it's really quite tricky to actually get where you need to go with the balancing in this game because it is really super sensitive. Head up. And again. See, it's just so sensitive.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
here. Round. Clue music, which we like. There it is.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin.
It was just like skeletons.
Treasure hunt.
Choose prodigious shapes, huddled in grey annihilation, split, jammed in the hard black deep.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. This gets out.
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right?
Oh yeah.
Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Do, 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 do. So stop saving. Yeah, there we go. Map. You want to go to... Up. Westlake Tar Pits.
A skeleton goes into a barn.
Really? Can't climb over that. But can climb over most everything else. That's just weird.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if we make this case.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Swing left. Okay, so go left at the next one.
It doesn't look like it.
You need to turn left at the next junction.
Fine.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
He's making mind up.
Through this intersection.
Well, that's the oil fields.
Stay on this road.
Take the next left.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Slow down.
Westlake Tar Pits. which is a landmark that you need to discover, so good.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
It is possible to die here, so you need to be careful.
Very funny.
Mustn't forget the hat. Okay, so just look down and keep walking.
It's gonna move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils?
No.
Gangway stakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the car?
Yeah, I can see it.
Eddie,
How you doing out there?
I'm fine.
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
Right. And take a left. Carry on.
Whoa!
It's like quicksand, you can't stop. And a left. And a right.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Take a right. And we're there. That's a light shoe.
one of Teresa Terreldson's shoes. Sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
I know. Thankfully, we don't need to go all the way back over. You get warped.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run round all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Well, that's the idea, but yeah. Mip. That's where I want to go for that sphere. Come on.
Well, this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in the bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Go. And it's in the middle of a maze, why wouldn't it be?
On it goes. When do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I want to wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Into the maze. Take a right. then a left, and right, and left, and it's gone to shit. Why wouldn't it? So back. And then first right. No. Normally I have this thing down. Ah, right. This way. Seriously? Well, I know for a fact you can ignore the wiki because that made no sense. So I'm leaving the maze. Or I'm hoping to anyway. So right. In, take a right, a left, first right, and left. Hey, what do you know? It actually does work.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
It will be.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
You guys said it wasn't.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Right. It's not that far away. Straight on to 9th Street and all the way down, and we'll be there. Yeah, well, I could drive there myself. Don't worry, I'm waiting for Rusty. So right and then first left.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy. You have the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? Nah, I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guide. You sleep better.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
No, we're not too far away. Next left, and we're there.
Watch it, will you?
Just drive in. Right, so we're at the intolerance set.
There's the throne up there. Now it's a matter of getting to it.
So where we chased the pervo chappie is where we need to go. Sort of.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there.
Okay.
You've got to make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then jump.
Gotcha. Okay, and down we go. That's the throne.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers. Place he calls home. End of the line.
No.
Run. All kinds of running.
Come on.
It was dodgy when we were there last time, let alone now.
I thought the whole thing was going to come crashing down on us.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring. He
Find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
The American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans and reminds you to check with your local real estate agent for exclusive homes reserved for
Map. Just across the road.
I'd see this as a cry for help.
God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches who he kills, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go after. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
There's a new face of the department, Phelps. A modern cop who tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on low lives. Runs a roach under your heel. You don't worry about what it's feeling. You just grind it into the pavement.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Nope. More interested in what's happening in the church. Well, this is suitably creepy.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where I can see them.
It's the barman.
Redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that. Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
Okay. Swipe.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay, then. That's awful.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty. If we can bring him in alive, there's enough physical evidence for an airtight case.
You heard him, Cole. He's fucking nuts. What are the chances of hauling him out of here alive?
Possible, but slim.
I hate to think what he's done with this thing. Medical experience, maybe? At least some working knowledge of biology. He's cruel and he's methodical.
Prometheus.
It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied the cruel gods. This guy thinks he's doing the same thing.
Defying gods can be hazardous to your health.
Oh.
Going down there?
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man, Detective.
Reinforcement!
Oh, frickety frack, really?
We're going down there?
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty. It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overwhelmed. Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Get off the damn wall!
It's come to an end. You know that. You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Felt the fear. Understood the power. Are you comfortable out of the light? Are you comfortable?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Oh, for the... Right, let's try and get him in there, not out, in.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out.
You're an interesting...
No, I don't.
We're going down there?
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. It's the basis for all his riddles. Prometheus defied.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police?
Oh, for God's sake!
We're going down there?
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty. It's the basis for all his riddles.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're obviously lost.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal attention?
Gotcha. Prick.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
You finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both, but there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. Procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boys of Vice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
Just when you really grow to like Rusty, they move you on. I mean, seriously? Right. Okay, so on we go with Vice in a second. So yeah, that's how you clear the homicide desk of all cases and whatnot. So it's all good.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple. I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar. How many times have you been in combat, Sarge? I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time. Was it bad? It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
Yeah, if you believe that, you believe anything. Okay, so let's see what happens. Well, that's the start of the Vice desk. But yes, I want to exit. So yeah, that's the homicide desk finished. So we're all good with that. I'm gonna actually stop recording because today will be the first day that the first case of LA Noire goes up. So I just wanted to get ahead of myself with the homicide cases because I'm probably going to have to go back and edit a couple of them. Not all of them, but a couple of them, thankfully. So yeah, just have to wait and see what happens with the uploading of the cases. I'll upload them as they were and see what happens on YouTube. If they get flagged or banned or have an adult restriction put on them because of the nature of the cases, then so be it. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time for more LA Noire, but keep tuned back to my channel because there's always stuff dropping. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time. Bye.